Good morning, afternoon, and evening, and everything in between. I'm the Canadian, back for another Transformers review. Today, we're going to be looking at another wait, hold up. Leader? Were these leader? Was that a leader? Or is that a Voyager? Hold on. Voyager. Yes, Voyager. They were the gimmicky ones. Voyager class. It's been a while, okay? Voyager class Titans Return figure. That was an interesting lineup right there. First we had Combiner Wars, where everyone is a combiner. Next it was Titans Return, where everyone was a headmaster. And this figure was no exception because their Voyagers were also triple changers, and this one got both. This is Voyager class Megatron. Megatron was a pre-deco of what later came out to be Blitzwing. I don't know why they did Blitzwing second and Megatron first. I don't know. But they did, and this is what they came out with. And he was decent. He was decent. He's got some looseness to him, which is something we'll get to in a little bit. Taking a look at his tank mode, he looks like a tank. You know, he's a tank. You can tell he's got some plane bits on him, so he's going to turn to a plane, just like Blitzwing. He's got articulation. He does the roundy turret thing. He's got his little Titan Master. I forget his name. That's another thing, too. Headmasters became Titan Masters, and they had individual names, just like Headmasters. I forget what this one was, but, you know, let's take a look at this. Very basic little figures, you know. If you take a look at the head sculpt, it's like a little Megatron. Like a little baby Megatron with this screw belly button. They did have some articulation. The arms are on little ball joints. They can go out a little bit, and they can go up like that. And then legs went forward, and they can do that, so they can sit. And a lot of the Titans Return vehicles had gimmicks in them where they had seats in them where they could sit. But the knees also go backwards, because they also form the heads. There's a Megatron head. So very decent. And then, of course, his gimmicky seat here for the tank mode just goes down. Another accessory is his, Titan Return gun. It's another gimmick they had where they had extra guns where the Titan Masters would sit in it and look stupid. Yeah, that was silly. And half the time they never came out. Oh god, oh no. Hold up. It's stuck. There we go. Yeah, half the time they got stuck, half the time they didn't even fit. Yeah. Okay, so, onto tank. This is the tank. He's got plane bits. He's got his main cannon up here. This does detach for robot mode. And yeah, he's got some pegs here. Another thing for Titan Master gimmicks is they could plug in and they could stand on the figure. He has 2 in tank mode. Yeah, 2 in tank mode, and then his seat. And then his gun seat. But we don't talk about that. Yeah, he's got tread. He's got red little wheels up here because the treads don't move because they fold up and such. The bottom block. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for tank mode. Let's get into jet mode. Jet mode, you're going to take this up and unfold the wings, like so. Oops, that wing falls off. That's another thing too with Titans Return. They did the stickers, like you know how G1 had stickers and the old stuff. They brought back the stickers, and oh boy, they suck. They are peeling. I have the Optimus Prime one, and I'm afraid to touch it because the stickers are just coming off like crazy. Next up, we're going to untab the arms here on each side. And they just fold back like so. And they're supposed to tab in right here. Like that. And then After that, we just swing the whole arm section, or we untab it, and then we swing the whole arm section down, untabbing everything in the process. Swing these sections back. I'm doing some steps backwards. And then we just tab in, and then these tail wings will tab into a little hole that's on top of that section we just moved in, and then fold out the little tail wings. And then next up, we're going to take the turret again, swing it to the back, and then swing out the cockpit, open up the cockpit in order to fold out the nose, and fold it back down. And that's it. That's plain. This is plane mode. And it's, yeah, that'll fly. That's, You can tell this took inspiration from the G1 mold of Blitzwing. Yeah. This is definitely the weaker of the three modes. And yeah, the gun, you can go back here. The turret gun here has a spot up top here. It has a new seat, which is now the cockpit. So now you have pilot in there, and it works. But you also have the upside down tank seat too. So yeah, some new stuff that comes out here. Not really. Decepticon symbol sticker, that is just curling. Got the chest, what will be the chest here. And then no real landing gear, just 3 wheel nubs that don't even work because the gun is in the way. I mean, it can serve as kind of like a stand kind of thing. Sort of, yeah, let's go with that. Other than that, yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for plane mode. Going into robot mode, take the bits off, take the figure out, pop it in the head. I'm going to start off with the cockpit here, fold the nose in, fold it down. Take the tank turret, fold up, bring this down like so. Bring that up, and it tabs in. Just leave it there. Next up, take these wing segments again, fold them all the way back up, like so, and tab them in. Then we can bring the chest, and that tabs in and locks the arm sections in place. Fold the wings back, fold them in, or the wingtips in, just leave them back for now. Fold the entire arm section up, folds up, tabs in, fold down, tread, top part of the tread folds in, turn like so, and then the front of the tread folds to the back like so. And that makes the arm. Second side, same as the first. Lots of folding there. And then to the legs, fold up the wings. And then we go to this side. We split the legs apart. We have to split them because they fold open. And then they snap in place when you pull them out, like so. And then, well, before we close it up, we gotta fold the feet out. Like that. Make sure they're open all the way or else they won't come out. And then just fold the wings back to form a little bit of heel. There is a heel on it, but it helps if there's heel. And so far, so good. Next thing, we'll tab the head in. Hello, puppy. And it's supposed to tab into some pegs here. And the gun will tab here. Take the Titan's return gun. It plugs into that, and you got his fusion cannon. Now you'd think that was the rest of the transformation, or the whole transformation, but no, there's one more thing to add. Open the chest up. There's a red button. And now you got neck things. And that's the transformation. Yep, that's Megatron. And this is a nice figure. Over time, it's gotten loose, so there is that. And at the time, he was one of the best Megatrons we've had. It's a triple changing Megatron that's supposed to be a Blitzwing, but Blitzwing came out like 2 waves later. So yeah, it was a really nice, it's a nice figure. The stickers could be better. The painting and sculpting is wonderful on it. As you can see, lots of nice paint apps there. You can see, you know, he has the general Megatron aesthetic to him. Articulation-wise, I'm just going to dive right into that. Head, the shoulder pylons get in the way, but he's got that, you can't look up or down. Putting the pylons down, you can do the full 360. Arms can do full 360, no, kind of. But some of the hinges and stuff get in the way. Arms can go out that far, but be careful because mine are loose. This one, a little bit, not so much. Bicep rotation, 90-degree elbow. No waist articulation, but legs can go up that far, back that far, out that far. Thigh rotation. Whoops. There, that far, that far, that far. Thigh rotation. Very 9-degree at the knee, but end tab you can do it a little bit deeper. Foot can point down, but no ankle. Getting him into some poses is weird, especially seeing as how he is loose. There we go, loose joints. He does functions. He can do functions. You can do his cannon, like so. And yeah, oh, it doesn't have wrist rotation. Yeah, yep. For the time, he was the Megatron to get, and I certainly agree with that. I know Combiner Wars did 2 variants of Megatron in tank. One was like an Armada type, the other one was a G1 type, and they were decent, but then this one came out and it was a hell of a lot better. But yeah, he is a thing that exists, and I do not mind. A lot of the Titan Return figures I actually do like. Some of them had poor executions, but turned out to be enjoyable figures. And yeah, and some of the gimmicks that they had were also good. Like, I know I said like the little Titan Return gun was silly, but some of them actually worked, especially in the last wave where they started to figure out how to make it work better. But yeah, and the painting, they did some good painting and sculpting. This is, I think, where they started getting more into going back to the molded in sculpting, getting some more of that mechanical detail in it, and very nice figures, and so on and so forth. Do I wish... I wish there was really a leader class. I mean, did they have a leader class Megatron? No. They had this, and then the Optimus Prime was a Voyager, and he was a pre-mold of Octane, or Octone, as they named it, because I think they lost the copyright to it, which was the jetliner and tanker. But I don't think they had... No, they had a leader class of Optimus Prime Power Master. But what they do for Mega... No, they had leader class Galvatron. Yes, I remember. That's leader class Galvatron. That was a train wreck. But anyway, we're not gonna go into that. What am I gonna say next here? I think that's pretty much it. I covered pretty much everything I could. Yeah. If you like this video, click that like button. If you want to see more, you can subscribe. It's free. You don't have to worry about it. And don't forget to leave a comment about anything that you'd like to see, any recommendation. I'm going to open this up for some recommendations for figures. Just not third party. I can't afford those. So yeah, just leave a comment, leave a recommendation, idea, thoughts, opinions, and enjoy all my videos. Like, I'll have some playlists opening up, and I think there was something. Oh, I'm going to take this time to announce I will be opening up a social media account for this channel. Will be an Instagram. I am getting that up and running. So probably in a future video I will have that linked. You can also go look at my channel and see if it's there. And hopefully everything that'll open up some more and get a bigger fan base. But until then, I'm the Canadian, and I'll see you in the next video.